my name's Bethany and welcome to my Little Red Riding Hood stop motion lesson sequence. So the purpose of the blog is to provide teachers with an engaging lesson that incorporates technology into their English classrooms, or it can be done the other way around, English into their technology classrooms. If you scroll down, you'll find the About Me page down here. And if we click on that, it sends you to this page, which tells you a little bit about me and then has some inspirational videos at the bottom. If you go to the project overview, you'll see I've kept with the theme of like Little Red Riding Hood, so like the woods backgrounds. So this task is appropriate for Year 5 as it addresses several SCARSA curriculum strands for the year group. It is providing a cross-curriculum focus that incorporates technology into the English strand. Creating literacy text using technologies is one of the content descriptors, and in relation to the technology used, this is appropriate as stop-motion apps such as iMovie or Stop Motion Studio are relatively straightforward and easy to learn. And due to iPads being used in schools and widespread throughout homes, students are familiar with how to use them and a variety of their apps. You can see here that all the curriculum standards have been put in. So you've got your subject area of technologies with all the sub-areas of producing, implementing, designing and evaluating. And then the English subject area as well with the sub-areas of literature, creating literature, literacy in creating texts, and then you've got some planning and drafting. So they can be seen as you will have students ensure that they're working in a safe environment when making the videos. Students will complete a storyboard when planning their videos. And after the final presentation, students complete a self-reflection sheet. With the English subject area, students create stop-motion animations with narration, creating a conclusion for Red Riding Hood, so this covers the literature strand. In the literacy strand, students peer edit the written conclusion to Red Riding Hood at the end of the first lesson. So this covers one of the strands, and then also students plan a written conclusion for Red Riding Hood, followed by creating a stop motion conclusion with paper or Play-Doh with a voiceover narration. So this for this, students ensure that their conclusion is appropriate for the class and for their buddy class. So for aspects of meaningful learning, this lesson incorporates all of them. So you have active learning when students create the stop motion animation. The process of creating this product involves various hands-on engaging activities, which include manipulating objects and taking pictures and putting the pictures together to form a video. And then for constructive, students watch a video learning about the elements of a story and how to make a stop motion animation. So after watching these videos, students develop an understanding of these provided topics and create an end product that demonstrates their understanding. So it demonstrates intentional learning as in this task, students learn about imaginative texts and stop motion video with the intention to create a stop motion video. Throughout the task, students are completing steps towards finishing their video and presenting it to their class, so this gives them an intention of what they're doing. It's authentic because students have to resolve problems that they find, so they have to solve the problem of the story, so the story stops partway through and then you have to solve the problem, you have to create the conclusion. It's cooperative learning as students have to peer edit each other's work. It's cooperative because students are required to make two conclusions for the fairy tale, one happy and one sad, and then they peer edit it, and this incorporates cooperative learning as they improve their creations after receiving feedback from their peers. At the bottom you'll see the example end product here, so this is one that I've made that incorporates all the meaningful learning and then also the end product of the lesson that is on the next page. We'll press project content. I love this background, it's so pretty. And then you'll go through, so you'll see the lesson 1. We've got over on the right hand side, we have the steps to completing the lesson. So this is for a 45-minute lesson. And then you have all your videos to go along with it, same for every lesson. And then you have the Word document, so you can either see the pictures here, and you can also see the Word document link button is here. So then you just go through and you complete the lessons. This is the app that I recommend to use. And then PDFs here, they also, if you click on them, they open. And that is all. So you can see that everything is covered and all the curriculum strands are covered and also all the meaningful learning strands are covered. The technology that's used in this sort of stop motion assists with students learning as it creates a fun environment that they can learn. So they learn from the stop motion because even though they're familiar with maybe the software, in the element of the fairy tale and finishing the conclusion, it really finalizes their knowledge of storytelling, so the conclusion. Thank you.